Am I the a-hole for telling my mom's husband I only ever had two parents and he was never one of them? Some people find my family background complicated and weird, so let me explain some of that first. My mom had me with my bio father. He was never a dad really, but I saw him here and there until I was 5 when he signed away his parental rights and left. My mom met my dad when I was a baby still. They started dating just before my first birthday and married when I was 20 months old. When I was 6, my dad adopted me officially. But he was always my dad, even when he wasn't officially my dad. He's the man who showed up and never ever treated me as less than his son. When he was alive, he was my biggest cheerleader, and he was a gentle giant type of guy, and he showed me that you could be tough as nails but gentle and kind, and that you could even cry if you wanted to. He cried on our adoption day. My dad died when I was 7. It was so sudden and unexpected, and I'm still not over it. I spent the last 10 years without him, and it still makes me cry some days. A few months after my dad died, my mom told me she was dating someone. I believe she cheated on dad with him, but she always denied it and told me she moved fast because she didn't want to be alone. She remarried when I was 8. From the day they got married, my mom's husband believed he was my dad now. He saw marrying my mom as adopting me, and he tried to adopt me 3 times before I was 12. Each time I said no. My mom's husband started using his last name for mine, and when I tell him that wasn't my name, he'd say it was better than mom's original last name. I told him I had my dad's last name, not mom's old name. He told me I never really had a dad. I said my birth certificate and all the photos of me and dad said otherwise. Then he said it didn't count, and he'd be dead a lot more of my life than he'd be alive, and I should let him take over. He did try to bond with me and reach out to me in a father-to-son kind of way. I always rejected it and shut him down. I hated how disrespectful he was of my dad, and no matter who the person was or how nice or not they were, I only have one dad. Even my bio doesn't get counted. I don't have any real respect for my mom's husband. I find him kind of shitty, honestly, and he's the kind of toxic guy my dad taught me not to be. But my mom's husband has stayed consistent in trying to be there, and he gets mad when I don't call him and mom my parents, or when I tell people he's not my dad. He confronted me about it 2 days ago, and he said I needed to cut the crap and appreciate the fact he tries. He said most guys would have given up by now. I said I wish he had. I told him he had his own kid now, so focus on him, and he told me it doesn't work that way and he doesn't like being rejected. He said he did nothing wrong and deserves to be recognized for being my dad. Then he told me he's officially here longer than my dad, who he called that other guy, ever was. I told him that kind of shit is exactly why I wouldn't care if he dropped dead tomorrow, and I told him to get it through his fat head that I only have 2 parents and he was never one of them. He tried to ground me, but I ignored him and left the house and didn't come back until 8. The next day, so yesterday, he tried to confront me again, but I walked away from him again, and when I got back home, he and mom told me I shouldn't speak to him that way. Mom told me it's okay to accept her husband and that dad's been gone a long time and he'd want me to have someone. I told her she was only saying that because it was what she wanted, and my words were exactly how I feel. Her husband stormed off after that. Am I the a-hole?